coaches made some upgrades throughout the routine, so I'm excited to see those.
Yes, and take a look at this here. Top Gun Lady Jags are a favorite in this division. Again, they were world champions last year, but they have finished on the podium for quite a while here at the Champions, taking home silver in 2023. Again, they were world champions in 2022 and bronze on the podium in 2021. They are looking to clinch that back-to-back title this weekend.
But Jess, don't overlook the 20th place. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Absolutely,
right?
In that International Open division. And again, it just kind of shows the flexibility of these routines, right? And these athletes as they move from one division to the next, just depending on the different talent that's fielded for that season.
Yep, and I love to see just the grind, right? You know, having a team, starting a brand, and then just going and building from there. So anyone, you know, watching at home, that could be you. Like, why not us? You know, from 20th to world champs. That's great.
Incredible. And like we said, they're coming up here in a few moments, followed by Central Jersey All-Stars Bombshells, and then rounding out the division, this semifinals is going to be Maryland Twisters F5.
Let's go.
You know, Top Gun could be considered a hometown favorite here. They have locations in Miami and Orlando, Florida. So I know that they've got lots of fans that have traveled here to the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex to watch this performance today. The crowd in the Arena South is insane right now.
No, I know it is. I remember cheering in college here. And I remember when UCF would come on, right? Hometown team. And you're just like, the crowd is so loud. It's not fair. They live here.
They live here. That's right. They've got so many people that have traveled to be with them here today, which is exciting. But again, that being defending champions, like there's a little bit of a pressure cooker. They could be feeling some nerves, but I am sure that they are going to take the floor with that Miami flair that they're known for, right? Lady Jags always has a little bit of spice to their routine.
Got the spice, added a little pink in the uniform, right? We're the Lady Jags. We LJ, baby.
Yes, and just like we were saying, look at the fans filing in from that priority viewing area. We see coaches and Kristen right there in the front.
Yep, here we go. The crowd's going to be ready. And there's nothing better. As an athlete, you walk out onto the stage, you see your friends, you see your family, you see people there who want to see you do well. That always gave me a sense of calm as I took the stage, right? Just seeing my friends and family out there, seeing my coaches in the crowd going crazy, that always made me like, you know, it gave me my superpowers. It's like, okay, I'm ready. I can do this routine.
Absolutely, and it's so nice that the fans get to be so up close and personal with this priority viewing area, right? They are right next to the stage, so as those lights come up, the athletes really can take a look at their friends, take a look at their coaches, see them all supporting them before they have to start that routine.
Here we go. Walking onto the stage. They're excited. There's Coach Corey right there. Shout out to Corey. All right, here we go. All right, let's see it, Lady Jags. Whip double right up the front, two in the corner. And there we go, standing fulls, and super cool. As they did the standing fulls, we had straddles, or forward rolls into the straddle. So it's not just about the skills at Top Gun. It's about the presentation for them, right? Not just about skills.
Yes, they are known for creating incredible visuals in all of their routines. They have some of the most innovative choreography in the industry.
Here we go, front handspring half ups. Oh, but we're gonna save it right there. Good job, keep fighting, you got it. 1.5s to the front, there we go, showing off that beautiful front flexibility. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone right there, here we go. Oh, nice, there we go, those look great, that was an upgrade. Kick double dismounts, and we're going.
Coaches seem pretty happy so far with this routine. Can they keep it going?
That was a lot of wonderfuls right there. That was crazy. Great jumps. I love that we can see the pink on the bottom of the shoes during the jumps.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's get into these rewinds. There we go. Now, they have not competed those all season long. They finally upgraded them, and they went to prep, or some of them went to prep. That time, all of them to the top. Very good job, LJ.
And such a hard skill to perform mid-routine.
Yeah, mid-routine, right? Arabian through. We got some doubles over there. Good job. Great synchronization out of that corner right there. Awesome job on your feet right there.
And moving seamlessly into these basket tosses. Again, this routine never stops.
Now, I had the opportunity to talk to their coaches this week, and they said the whole back half of this pyramid, completely brand new. So we have not seen it. They also said the dance is completely brand new as well. So
well,
we're gonna see
I'm
some
excited.
Stuff. What was that? There we go. That's the new stuff we're talking about. This is looking good. Paper doll structure. Yep. Up to hand to hand. Yep, all this is new. There we go.
Love to see it. Great, solid end to that pyramid.
Yep, love the upgrades. And this is a new dance right here. And we dancing, baby. Love that.
Awesome job. Top Gun All-Stars, Lady Jags. How fun it must be to debut a new dance at Worlds. I feel like the dance is typically that section of the routine that the crowd really gets behind you, right? They want to clap along with you. They want to do part of the dance with you. But to debut a new dance at Worlds has got to be such a fun surprise.
And that was that part I was talking about. They did the standing pulls, and right as they did the standing pulls, forward rolls into straddle. So it was just a super cool visual there. And then they get into the standing, tumbling through to doubles. Great job. And now here we go. We're going to see the pink on the shoes right there.
Great flexibility in those jumps.
Yep, and then the doubles out of the corner. Love that right there. And we get into these rewinds. Like I said, some of these went to prep earlier in the season, but all of them right there to the top.
To the top.
And this is why I call that knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone coming up here soon when they dismount here. Ready? Here we go. And, oh, that was earlier in the routine. What am I talking about? Here we go. My bad, guys.
Beautiful transition into this pyramid right here. The flying across of the athletes is so very visual.
Yeah, and that was brand new right there. Brand new. And it's hard. When you do something so late in the season, you really got to put like extra focus on it.
Extra muscle memory, right?
Yeah, because you're like, we haven't done this all season, but the judges don't care. We've got to perform it like we have been doing it all season. And then this was new too. Up to the extended, quarter twist, to the top. Coach is right in front. He's like,
yes.
Get out of the way, ladies. I'm watching this routine.
They seem to be really excited watching the routine. Yep, their coaches, Gabby, Trishad, and Gregory right there, soaking it all in. So this team was actually formed in 2013, so they have been around for quite a while. And I know that there is a legacy in the Top Gun program about, making Lady Jags, getting to be on Lady Jags. It really is an honor for these athletes.
Wow, of course it's not. It's Lady Jags, baby. It's LJ. Love these guys. Killing it right here. See some of these girls breathing heavy. You have that routine. You're like, dude, I am gassed. Who's got oxygen?
Pointing out some of those upgrades, you can see, well, they did a great job. Again, it was a very solid day one performance. Now, in the level 6 medium senior division, everybody carries over into finals. We've just got 8 teams in this really tight race, so everybody is going to be competing tomorrow in finals. All of the scores are a clean slate, so everything wipes from day one, and they will be able to take the stage fresh and new. So again, it's anyone's ball game.
Yeah, so the only thing today really does is you get some feedback from the judges. They'll let you know, hey, we like this, we didn't like this, tighten this up right here, so you're able to take that. And then the placements for tomorrow, like where exactly you're going to, their performance order, where you're going to go in the division. So sometimes that does play a role, right? Because, teams prefer to go last. It's a zeitgeist out there. Coaches feel like if I go last, that's where I want to be. But anyone, it doesn't matter. I've seen teams come from the very last position and make the climb all the way up to first before.
Absolutely, and I do think that there is some advantage to of maybe even going first, setting that tone, psyching out your competitors that are in the warm-up room, kind of waiting to see how you did setting the tone strong, right, for the rest of the day.
Because when you're backstage and you hear the crowd roar, and you're like, oh, they hit. They hit. That means we got to do this right now, right?
That's right. And we are winding down this division here. We're backstage right there with the Central Jersey All-Stars, Bombshells, and then closing out level 6 senior medium with the Maryland Twisters F5.
Here you go. This is a team that I am really excited to watch. I know I've said that several times today. But
I mean, they're all exciting.
Yeah, they are. They really are. But they're going to go out there. They're going to put on a show. I can tell you that right now.
They look ready. I always wonder when I see them in these backstage moments, like, how did warm-ups go? What happened on the warm-up mat?
And you know, warm-ups, you know, I tell our kids warm-ups are for warming up, right? So we
Totally.
don't always have a great warm-up. You know, sometimes a stunt might fall or someone might touch on a tumbling pass. I always just try to remind them, guys, warm-ups is for warming up.
Warming up your body.
Yeah, we're going to go out there on stage and we're going to do what we know how to do. We get 2 minutes and 30 seconds to show the world who we are. They don't care about anything else other than this 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes, and that's something unique to every single team too, is like how they go through warm-ups. I mean, you're a coach, you probably think a lot about how you structure your warm-up routine and how that works with each individual team. Like, do some of your teams do a different warm-up than others? How does that work? Okay, we are actually backstage right now. Journey has those Top Gun Lady Jags giving us some of that Miami spice.
I'm here with Top Gun Lady Jags as they perform their day one performance. You guys just competed a new dance. How fun was that to compete on the world stage?
So amazing and so much fun. Like, the dance just, I feel like, brings us a lot of energy and just like shows a lot of our personality, and like doing that dance on the stage was just so amazing.
Now you guys are in Florida. You guys have so much support here. How does it feel to have your fans here today?
It feels amazing. I feel like when we go on that floor, there's just so much support, and like you can feel it. Like, it feels like even though there's 27 girls, like we feel the whole entire arena, and it feels.
Well, good job, you guys. Back to you, Jessica.
Great. Great job.